you still think about how they cheated, even after all these years. You still think about the family member who crossed the line. They can never uncross. The best friend you lost with no closure, that look on their face when they said nothing, when you needed everything. And the thing is, this betrayal, it follows you. It's in how you speak, how you hold back now, how your heart doesn't open up the same. And maybe no one sees it, but you feel it in everything you do. There's a wisdom born from the pain of betrayal, not because it comes from the enemy, but because it almost always comes from those who we are attached to, the ones that hold a piece of our heart. You ignore the truth to keep the comfort. Now you're sitting in the pain you tried to avoid. Betrayal is a two-edged sword, and I'll explain more of what I mean by that. And maybe this can help you heal by moving forward after betrayal. You're a sensitive soul, meant for more. You're not just here to survive the world, you're here to awaken something sacred in it. But when you're walking a purpose path, betrayal comes with it. Because betrayal has a way of slowing you down, only to redirect you. And if you're not careful, you'll hold on to the betrayal so tightly that you end up betraying your own purpose. The truth is, the deepest betrayal isn't what they did, it's when you ignored what your soul tried to whisper to you all along. The red flags, the gut feeling, the uneasiness that you silenced. That's the real sting. That you betrayed you because you believed in them more than what you felt inside. I've been there. That's how I know. That's why I say betrayal is a double-edged sword. The worst kind of betrayal is betraying your own soul by ignoring its voice. I've sat with this pain on my own journey of awakening to truth. And if you're here with me, maybe there is something you need to be reminded of. Betrayal isn't just heartbreak, it's the debt of belief, the debt of the version of you who trusted blindly. But here's what you must know. Betrayal doesn't break the chosen ones. It awakens them. You weren't meant to stay who you were. You weren't meant to stay on the same level. We're meant to evolve. And sometimes that evolution needs a trigger. Betrayal is that trigger. It rips away illusions. It takes us out of a comfortable position, that familiar position that is holding us back from growing. It shows you who's real and who only played real. It rips the mask off, and what's left is just you. Raw, confused, disappointed, heartbroken, but also finally ready to see. They say real recognize real, but sometimes real outgrows what once felt familiar. And because we don't want things to change, I'm laughing because I've been here. we pretend not to notice. We convince ourselves that if we ignore the shift, it won't hurt. But truth always catches up, especially when we've been lying to ourselves just to keep the comfort. There's a sacred kind of pain that the chosen ones carry. It's the weight of awareness. Because when your spirit is awake, you don't always see with your eyes. You feel the truth before it reveals itself. You recognize the pretense, the pain behind the smile, the suffering no one speaks of. And sometimes that awareness hits before your mind can even make sense of it. For me, I don't always understand it right away, but my spirit does. It sees what's not said. It senses what's off. And in the quiet knowing, there's a deep ache because a part of you wants to ignore, to unknow it, if that makes sense, to stay comfortable. But your soul never lies, and ignoring it only deepens the pain. Then you find yourself questioning everything. Why me? Why now? But hear me, please. This was never punishment. It's like a portal, a spiritual initiation for growth. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. The betrayal was never about them, and I hope you can hear this. It was always about you. Being called higher, being pulled back into alignment. If you've been lied to, left behind, used, and forgotten, let this truth anchor you. You didn't lose them. You found you. You stopped needing their approval. You stopped changing just to fit into their world. You stopped playing roles that dishonored your soul. You start to hear the whispers again, the ones you once ignored, the voice of your spirit. This is the road, the sacred road of the awakened. And it often begins in betrayal, heartbreak, in silence, in sacred isolation. Because betrayal doesn't push you away from your path. It's meant to bring you back to it, or bring you to it. The ego wants revenge, doesn't it? The soul. But the soul exhales in relief because finally they're gone and you are here. More real, more you, more aligned. Chosen ones walk differently after betrayal. We move slower. We listen more. We no longer chase what's not chasing us because we've learned to align. We carry a wisdom born from pain, a softness that is shaped through suffering, and a fire that no one sees, but everyone feels. So if you're watching this still hurting, still healing. Let me remind you, this didn't happen to you, it happened for you, not to destroy you. Don't harden your heart with revenge after betrayal. Revenge is a fool's sword. This is your awakening. Let it crack you open. Let it teach you to trust yourself again. Let it return you to your purpose. Because the real you, the chosen you, realize that everything is happening for you, not against you, to prepare, not to destroy you, to deliver you from the situation. And now you rise. Thank you for sitting with me. I'm Nikki, and I'm just like you, walking my own path of awakening, learning, healing, remembering. This is inner pondering. And I leave you with these words to ponder, heal, and grow. Leave a comment if this found you in a moment of truth. You didn't lose them. You found you. And that is the real blessing.